Dear friends, welcome to a personalized episode of Enlighten. Today, we explore the financial impacts of electric vehicles on utility revenues in the US and the shift towards zero-emission transport in food delivery services. We also delve into advancements in solar panel technology and sustainable battery supply chains, reflecting a global momentum towards cleaner energy solutions. In 2019, the European Commission mandated the installation of onboard fuel consumption monitoring devices in new cars, revealing real-world emissions significantly higher than expected. Initial data from these devices indicates diesel and petrol vehicle emissions are around 20% higher than the values from the worldwide Harmonized Light Vehicles Test Procedure, with plug-in hybrids emitting on average 3.5 times more CO2 than lab values suggest, largely due to infrequent charging by users. The European Commission plans to adjust the calculation methods for these tests by 2025, based on this real-world data. Larger engine vehicles, SUVs, luxury cars, and plug-in hybrids face increased scrutiny. The European Court of Auditors criticizes the delay in submitting real-world CO2 data and suggests a shift towards a minimum share of zero-emission vehicles, mirroring the UK's approach post-Brexit. This move could significantly impact the sale of heavier vehicles in Europe, indicating a potential major shift in the automotive industry's approach to emission reductions. Lehigh University researchers have developed a material that could significantly enhance solar panel efficiency, potentially doubling their output. Published in Science Advances on April 10, 2024, the study introduces a quantum material that integrates zero-valent copper atoms into the van der Waals gap of a germanium selenide and tin sulfide heterostructure. This innovation fosters intermediate band states within the material, allowing for optimal sunlight absorption and charge carrier production, with energy levels around 0.78 and 1.26 electron volts. The prototype exhibits an 80% photovoltaic absorption rate and an external quantum efficiency of up to 190%. This breakthrough surpasses the traditional solar cell efficiency limit, leveraging advanced materials to capture photon energy, usually lost in conventional systems. Funded partly by the US Department of Energy, this research signifies a promising step toward high-efficiency solar cells, aiming to address global energy challenges and contribute to a low-emissions future. The US Department of Energy is investing in phytomining to create a sustainable EV battery supply chain, focusing initially on nickel due to its significant role in clean energy technologies. A $10 million funding from ARPA-E supports research into enhancing nickel accumulation in plants, exploring soil and plant modifications in controlled environments. This initiative, known as Phytomines, includes feasibility studies and assessments of technological and economic viability. Concurrently, the U.S. startup Metal Plant has been developing a plant-based approach to nickel extraction in northern Albania, utilizing serpentine soils and a specific hyperaccumulator plant related to Odontarina calcitica. This method not only recovers nickel for EV batteries, but also supports carbon capture, making the operation environmentally beneficial. Metal Plant's work results in the production of nickel sulfate salts, an optimal form for EV battery manufacturing, while also generating biochar for soil enhancement and capturing carbon through enhanced rock weathering. The Biden-Harris administration has announced a significant leap towards a carbon pollution-free power sector by 2035, with the Department of the Interior surpassing its goal of permitting 25 gigawatts of clean energy projects ahead of the 2025 target. This achievement, enough to power over 12 million homes, encompasses solar, wind, and geothermal projects on public lands. Secretary Deb Haaland emphasizes this milestone as a stride towards building a resilient climate infrastructure. Additionally, the Bureau of Land Management, BLM, introduced a renewable energy rule to lower consumer costs and streamline solar and wind project developments, also incentivizing American labor and materials use. Furthermore, the BLM announced the full operation of the Arica and Victory Pass solar projects in California, contributing 465 megawatts to the grid. These efforts align with the broader Bidenomics strategy, aiming for economic growth through clean energy investments, job creation, and addressing climate change. The Department of the Interior has announced a significant update to the Bureau of Land Management's oil and gas leasing regulations, marking the first comprehensive revision since 1988. Aimed at ensuring a balanced approach to development, the new rule introduces changes to increase public returns and disincentivize speculative and irresponsible drilling practices. Key updates include revisions to bonding requirements, royalty rates, and minimum bids to reflect modern fiscal terms, with the first increase in royalty rates in over a century. The rule, aligned with the Inflation Reduction Act, seeks to focus leasing in areas with high development potential and existing infrastructure to protect sensitive habitats and cultural sites. It also modernizes the minimum bonding amounts for the first time in over 60 years, shifting the financial responsibility of well reclamation from taxpayers to oil and gas companies. The adjustments, crafted in response to over 130,000 public comments, are designed to provide industry clarity, protect public interests, and ensure fair taxpayer returns. Next, we'll be discussing the updated lamp standards. The U.S. Department of Energy, DOE, has finalized new energy efficiency standards for general service lamps, aiming to save American families roughly $1.6 billion annually on energy costs and significantly reduce carbon emissions. Set to take effect in July 2028, these standards are expected to save more than $27 billion over 30 years and reduce carbon dioxide emissions by 70 million metric tons. This move aligns with the Biden-Harris administration's broader goal to enhance appliance efficiency, projected to save consumers nearly $1 trillion in 3 decades. The updated standards will increase the efficiency level to more than 120 lumens per watt, pushing for a shift towards LED bulbs, which are more efficient and longer-lasting than compact fluorescent bulbs. These standards apply to newly produced or imported bulbs and are part of DOE's efforts to lower energy costs for Americans while cutting climate pollution. And now, pivot our discussion towards automotive news. EVs have generated $3.12 billion more in utility revenues than costs in the US from 2011 to 2021, positively impacting monthly rates for all customers. California leads with 1.1 million EVs, 37% of the US total. Time-of-use rates encourage off-peak charging, potentially allowing the national grid to accommodate all US homes with EVs without significant upgrades. Advancements in EV technology could save consumers over $200 billion annually by 2050 and lower electricity demand significantly. Despite benefits, some propose higher EV fees due to the lack of gasoline tax contributions. In the UK, used electric cars have reached price parity with conventional cars, with some models showing significant price adjustments in recent months. Hybrids have become increasingly popular in the used car market, doubling in sales and seeing a 3.7% price increase year over year. This shift suggests hybrids are a transitional choice for those hesitant about fully electric options. Tesla has reduced the monthly subscription cost of its full self-driving FSD software from $199 to $99, aiming to increase its adoption. This follows a free 1-month FSD trial for compatible Tesla owners in the US, emphasizing that despite the name, the software requires driver supervision. The FSD, capable of advanced driving tasks like lane changes and navigating around obstacles, has received updates in its latest V12 version, enhancing city driving capabilities through neural networks. This move aligns with Tesla's strategy to collect more driving data to improve its neural network-based systems and potentially fulfill CEO Elon Musk's promise of a Tesla robotaxi by August. Musk has highlighted the importance of self-driving technology to Tesla's valuation, suggesting that FSD adoption could increase car value for owners, despite potential risks of unsupervised use. Concerns about EVs wearing out tires faster than internal combustion engine vehicles have been circulating, with claims suggesting EV tires last only 15,000 miles due to their weight and torque. However, personal experiences with EVs challenge this notion. For instance, after about 12,000 miles of driving, the rear tires on a Bolt EUV showed minimal wear, while the front tires, subject to more stress due to driving habits, lost about half of their tread. This indicates a potential tire life of around 48,000 miles, significantly more than the rumored 15,000 miles. The ease of accelerating in EVs contributes to faster tire wear, as drivers are less hesitant to enjoy the instant torque without the worry of fuel costs or engine wear. Nonetheless, advancements in tire technology, like the development of airless tires or improved compounds, promise to mitigate these issues, suggesting a brighter future for EV tire longevity. BYD, a competitor to Tesla, is leading in global EV sales with its more affordable vehicles. A key to BYD's success is its in-house Blade battery, which boasts lower costs and higher profit margins than Tesla's offerings. This battery technology is so advanced that even Tesla has become a customer, alongside other major manufacturers like GM and Toyota. The Blade battery's efficiency comes from its innovative design, using large prismatic cells for increased energy density and an 800-volt architecture for faster charging, achieving a 10% to 80% charge in just 30 minutes. Its first-generation battery already outperforms Tesla's LFP pack in cost, energy density, and life cycle. BYD is set to launch the second-generation Blade battery, maintaining affordability while significantly enhancing energy density and compactness, promising a substantial range boost for EVs. This development could challenge Tesla's market position and its reliance on the less efficient 4,680 cells. Volkswagen has been developing the ID Buzz, an autonomous electric vehicle with plans to introduce robotaxis. Over 3 years ago, Volkswagen announced the ID Buzz would be its first vehicle to drive autonomously. Last year, 10 self-driving ID Buzz vans were mentioned to come to Austin, Texas. Volkswagen Commercial Vehicles CEO Carsten Intra recently stated intentions to offer test drives in Hamburg under real conditions this year through its subsidiary Moya. These vans have undergone testing in Munich and Hamburg since 2021 without passengers, but might start trials with passengers in 2024, aiming for a wider public operation by 2026. Volkswagen is leveraging Intel's Mobileye technology for autonomous driving capabilities after previously collaborating with now-defunct Argo AI. The company also considers using these vehicles for deliveries, addressing the logistics market's challenges due to e-commerce growth and driver shortages. The ID Buzz is equipped with an extensive sensor suite, including 13 cameras and 9 LiDAR units, aiming for Level 4 autonomous driving. Volkswagen ADMT GmbH plans to launch these services by 2026, potentially revolutionizing mobility and transport services. Join us as we explore the future of delivery. Uber Eats is launching a service in Phoenix, Arizona, where orders will be delivered using Waymo autonomous vehicles, starting Wednesday. This initiative is part of a broader alliance with Waymo, expanding on their collaboration that began last year with autonomous rides in Phoenix. Phoenix joins 6 other locations with autonomous Uber Eats deliveries, but it's the first to utilize Waymo's technology. The service will initially be available in select areas including Phoenix, Chandler, Mesa, and Tempe, focusing on specific merchants. Deliveries will be made using Waymo's Jaguar I-Pace electric vehicles. Customers in the service areas can choose Waymo delivery without additional fees beyond standard charges, excluding tips. This move aligns with Uber and Waymo's commitment to promoting zero-emission transportation and innovation in Phoenix, with potential plans to expand to other cities. Waymo currently offers ride-hailing services in parts of Los Angeles and San Francisco. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Innovation Pulse. If you enjoyed our insights and are eager to learn more, the EnlightMe app is just a tap away. Expand your knowledge with personalized content on over 20 diverse topics, from crypto to health and beyond, all curated to fit your interests. Download the EnlightMe app now at the Apple Store or Google Play, or visit the enlightme.ai website. Stay curious, stay enlightened.